There's this new cool feature or model that Google provides. It's called Stream Real Time. So it's using the Gemini 2.0 model. So this isn't one new model. It takes in text, video, and screen sharing, and voice as well. So the screen sharing is the same as video, really, but it's just sharing your screen as a video input. I think it does a second, one image a second, something like that, which is more than enough. But what you can do is you can output the model in either text or audio. So it means it can speak to you, have a conversation with it, and it can see, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. And one use case for it I just want to go through is using it to teach you how to use a piece of software. So I know there's a thing at the moment where you can use a model to actually do something for you. But I don't think they're quite there yet. But to assist you and to improve and make you more efficient, I think it's great, or just to learn. So I'm going to start the model, and then we're going to go through, and it's going to teach me how to do a basic object in a 3D CAD package. And that 3D CAD package is called FreeCAD, which is on screen at the moment. And then you can send this to a 3D printer or send it to a CNC or whatever you want to do with it. FreeCAD's free. That's why it's called FreeCAD. It's an open source CAD package. So to start it, all you do is just say what inputs you want in. So we can say we want audio.
Okay, so you're looking to work with audio. Is there anything specific you would like to do with it?
Right, we're in FreeCAD. I want to be able to create a object, a square or a cube. Can you guide me through how I would do this?
Sure, you're in FreeCAD and you want to create a square or a cube. Is there anything specific about the dimensions or placement of your square or cube that you would like to use for this?
Possibly. When we get closer to actually creating them, maybe we can just ask at the time. To start with, if we just start from the very first position, you can see what screen I'm on at the moment. So what's the next step?
Okay, it sounds like you're ready to start creating your square or cube. The first step is to choose the Part Design workbench from the drop-down menu, which is usually located at the top of the FreeCAD interface. Do you see that option?
Can you see it on screen at the moment?
Yes, I can see the screen. I see the FreeCAD interface with the new file options in the middle and the part design option in the top left of the screen. Is that the option you're referring to?
Yeah, I just can't see which option you're referring to.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're currently on the Model tab, which is located in the top left corner of your FreeCAD interface. To switch to the Part Design workbench, you need to go to the drop-down menu that is immediately to the right of the Model tab and choose the option that says Part Design. Do you see the drop-down menu with that option?
No, I can't see part design. Oh yes, I can here. Drop down yet. Part design, yeah.
Great, you found the drop-down menu and the Part Design option. Now that you've selected Part Design, you should see new options in the toolbar. The next step would be to create a new body within this workbench. Can you see the Create Body option in the toolbar?
I can't. Do I need to create something first?
You're right, before creating a body, you need to create a new document. You can do that by going to File in the menu at the top of the screen and selecting New. Do you see that New option?
Okay, I've clicked No, and now I've got the Create Body. Shall I click the Create Body?
Yes, now that you have a new document open, go ahead and click Create Body. That will set you up to start adding features to the part.
Oh, I've clicked that twice, so I'm on the screen that's asking me to select a plane. Which plane should I click?
Okay, you're now at the Select Attachment screen. It's asking you to select a plane on which to draw your sketch for the cube. Since you're starting with a basic cube, choosing the XY plane, base plane, is a good starting point. This will create your base sketch on the horizontal plane. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. So I've selected the plane, I've clicked OK. And I've just
Great. You've selected the XY plane and clicked OK. Now you should be in the Sketcher workbench where you can draw the 2D shape that will become your cube. Do you see the Sketcher tools on your toolbar now?
I can, yes. I've got various ones. I've got create point, create polyline, create line, arc center, create circle, create rectangle, and a bunch of others. Which one should I select?
You have a variety of sketch tools available to you. To create a square for your cube, the Create Rectangle tool would be the most direct option. It looks like a rectangle icon in the toolbar. Would you like to use that?
I've selected that one, yep.
Okay, now that you've selected the rectangle tool, click on the point where you want the rectangle to start. Then, drag the mouse and click again to set the opposite corner of the rectangle. This will define the shape's size. Are you ready to do that?
Okay, I've done that, yep.
Great, you've drawn a rectangle. Now, to make it a square, we'll need to constrain the sides to be equal. To do this, you'll want to select each side of the rectangle by holding down Control and clicking on them. Then, you'll see a small menu with a symbol that looks like a small equals sign. Clicking on that will create a constraint that ensures the selected sides are equal. Can you see that equal constraint symbol when the lines are selected?
I've got the actual options selected. I've got the how do I make that into a cube now?
You've drawn a square and it's constrained. To turn this 2D...
It's not constrained, but I'm happy with the shape. So how do I make it into a cube?
Okay, now that you've drawn your square and are happy with the shape, you'll need to close the sketch and then extrude it to create the cube. Do you see a close button at the top left of your screen?
Yeah, I've clicked that.
Great! Now that you've closed the sketch, you'll want to use the pad tool, which will extrude the square to create a 3D shape. It looks like a small block with an upward arrow, and it is in the top left of your screen. Can you find that tool?
Okay, yes, I've done that. That's great.
Wonderful. Now you should have a 3D block. To make it a cube, the length of the extrusion should match the size of your original square. You can adjust the length in the dialog box on the left, or by using the arrows on the screen. Once you've set your preferred extrusion length, click OK. Is that all clear?
Yeah, that's all clear. That's fine, yeah. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It looks like you've created a cube now. Is there anything else I can help with?
Right, so you can see it's guided me through how to do that, which I think is quite good. There are some clumpy parts, maybe it's a bit of interaction that you got to get used to. It's only a few days since I've been practicing this, but I can see how it can really sort of progress you on something that you've never used before, or something that you just need a bit of help with. I imagine it's only good on things that are well documented, which I know FreeCAD, there's lots of YouTube videos, there's lots of tutorials, blogs, and all that kind of stuff. So if you've got something that's very bespoke piece of software for your company or for use, then it won't be very good. But something like FreeCAD, which is very well documented, I think it will work great.